Hi my loves, I intend you guys are doing well. Okay, so I'll talk about a lot of things, like many things, okay? But there is something that I do not usually talk much about, okay? And that's coaching. And I seriously feel that today I should. Some of you, the ones who are constantly posting their negative circumstances under my videos, and you say like, okay, I can't afford coaching with you, that's fine, that's okay. Get some other coach, get a guide, okay? Because there's no point wasting this time. There's no point wasting time. Yesterday I did put up a post on my WhatsApp, I think, I don't remember, whatever. So if you are really struggling, get a coach. And if you think this is like beyond your grip, you've lost grip over it, then please consult a psychotherapist. There's no shame in consulting a psychotherapist if you think that you need one. But trust you me, it's not just my videos. Okay, trust you me, it's not just my videos. You posting these kind of negative circumstances under any video of any coach is not going to help your situation. It's not going to help you. So in my opinion, like, I really recommend that you go for a coach. So that, you know, because I understand, okay, you have my empathy. It's not always easy to kind of detect your own blind spots just by listening to videos and trying to apply them. Not always. Sometimes you really need some personal hand-holding. Sometimes you really need somebody to shout at you. Sometimes you really need someone who will not just give you a list of affirmations but tell you to go within and give you that real tough love and really be brutal with yourself, with you rather, so that you kind of, you are not left with any other choice but to shift. Sometimes you need a coach, you need a mentor, you need a guide. So if it's not me, please go for someone. Okay? Thank you. Okay, so delusion. You know, this manifesting community, they kind of, I'm not saying they're wrong, but there is another way to kind of explain this. Explain being delusional. We can explain this, okay? You're actually not being delusional. I personally feel we can explain this better. Now I can explain this better, okay? Yes, we are delusional anyway, okay? Because I have a video on this, you know, I posted maybe a year ago, where I said that we are delusional because we believe that we are going to be here forever in this body, but we are not. Okay, so as it is, this is an illusion, delusion, whatever you call it. However, now I think I have a better grasp over this concept and I can explain this better, so that some of you, when you come up and ask me like, I'm feeling delusional, and coaches are saying like, be delusional, and I'm not sure whether I am just being delusional or I'll actually manifest it and see it in the 3D. Extremely pertinent question, right? Because when you guys are doing these affirmations and you feel like, am I just doing it for the heck of it, or will it really show up? So you got to understand what this delusion, you know, within quotes, what this delusion is all about. Okay. Now this is going to be somewhat like my video posted a few days ago, okay? Maybe not the last one, but I don't remember, whatever. What is manifestation? Manifestation is you bringing your awareness to something over and over again, even if you do not believe in it or feel it to be real. You become aware of it over and over again until you see it manifested in your current 3D reality. That's manifestation for you. So each time you ask me, like, am I being delusional? You do not understand manifestation yet. It's not exactly delusional, but yes, it is kind of being smartly so. Let's put it that way. Why? Because as I've already explained, and many other coaches have already explained, you are stepping into, you're quantum leaping into, you're quantum jumping into a parallel reality, a parallel timeline where you already have your desire fulfilled. Now, when you are becoming aware of that reality, when you are consciously making yourself aware of that identity of being the person who has the desire, it might appear delusional to you because we are still functioning through a logical mind, because we will always have this ego self. You are actually not delusional. You are stepping into, I repeat, you are stepping into a state of being, into a consciousness where you already have the desire through your techniques, through your chosen identity, through whatever. However, the 3D still has to catch up. So when you feel delusional, it's not you, because you are pure unadulterated consciousness who can actually experience whatever he or she wants. But that's your ego that's making you feel delusional about this entire concept, about conscious manifestation. I do not think anybody has ever explained being delusional and why it is not a problem when you are consciously manifesting in this way. It's obvious. It is obvious that you will feel delusional when you are tapping into a reality which you are through your imagination, which you are not physically experiencing right now. You will feel that way because of your logical mind, because of your limited, minute logical thinking. It's normal. However, so what do you have to do? You have to persist in the new identity. You have to enjoy. I repeat, you have to breathe. You have to calm down. You need to relax and enjoy the new identity. Practice tapping into that version of you who has the desire. And then you go about your day. Do things you love. Do things you enjoy. In your imagination, whenever the story comes up, whenever the desire comes up, you remind yourself of that identity. And then your logical mind will kick in, your analytical mind will kick in and tell you, but you are delusional. You are not. You are just stepping into a different state of consciousness. Yeah. Clear? So each time you say that, I don't even know whether I'll get this stuff, I'm feeling delusional. Why are you even acknowledging it? When you understand that this is right now in your imagination and it is taking some time to catch up, all you got to do is remind yourself of the new identity, of being with the love of your life, of getting the money, of getting the health, of the job, of whatever. You got to stand in that conviction of the new chosen self. And each time your logical ego, small mind tells you that no, you're being delusional, you got to tell your ego mind that I know what manifestation is, and please let me do this my way. And just shut up. This is not about constantly saying like, I am feeling so negative, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Yes, coaches are there for you, of course. However, they can't do the work for you. However, if you have been watching me, then you will know I never talk about toxic positivity. Never. I always ask you and urge you rather to release your emotions, and never ever suppress them. When I ask you to enjoy your life, when I ask you to enjoy and do something that you like, when you're feeling a lot of resistance, and I usually tell my clients that stop doing everything, do something you like, go off to sleep if you want, don't do anything right now. When I say these things, there is a reason. Because the more you fight what's bothering you, the more it's going to come up and bother you. So either you watch them like an observer, but then you say like, it's very difficult. So that's precisely why I say, let it be for a while. Focus on something else. So that your awareness shifts when you are feeling a lot of resistance. Do something else for a while. It's not about toxic positivity, because that never ever helps unless you accept yourself completely. The lights and the shadows, the shame, the guilt, the fear, whatever it is, you got to love yourself first. And just because I'm a coach does not necessarily imply that I've never been through these emotions. I actually have. That is precisely why I ask you to do what I ask you to do. So, somebody asked me the other day why I brought up toxic positivity is like, I was watching something and somebody said that you have to be in a very high frequency and high vibration to manifest something. Not really. Not really. Because your emotions essentially do not have anything to do with your, essentially do not have anything to do to manifesting your desire. Because our emotions are constantly changing. It's your assumptions, your beliefs, your core identity that is determining what you're going to experience in your life. That's self-concept for you. Self-concept, aka your identity. Who are you? So just because you were feeling like crap till the last second of your life does not necessarily imply that you have to feel that way for the rest of your life moving forward. So when you kind of I lost track of what I was saying. Okay, somebody asked me about being in a high frequency, high vibration. Not really. You can be neutral. You can be neutral. You do not have to be, as I always mention, jumping around happy all the time. Not really. But why wouldn't you jump around happy all the time? Why? Can you give me a reason why? This is your damn life. Why would you not choose to be happy all the time? Why? Because of something that's bothering you right now? Understandable. We are humans, like spiritual beings having a human experience. You have emotions. Process them, cry, yell, grunt, groan, break a few things, do whatever needs to be done. You don't have to be happy all the time. However, the question still remains, for how long do you think you should be suffering? 15 minutes. Okay. For how long do you think you should be suffering? Like, for how long? What do you want? The love of your life. What makes you think that you'll get it from this victim consciousness? You won't. Toxic positivity is when you are feeling like shit, but you are using techniques or whatever, and forcing yourself to feel good. No, that's not what I mean when I say do something you like. My only intention is that you shift your awareness to something and enjoy your life and live your life right now. Because all you have is now. All your power is now. Not in the past, not in the future. It is humanly not possible, probably, maybe I'm affirming this wrong, but still, to not have an emotion that we might sometimes feel uncomfortable with. If you push yourself to be happy that very second, if you have watched coaches, like real coaches, who understand the law, they will never ask you to suppress that angst, that frustration, that resentment, that anger, that grief, and just keep affirming. They won't. They'll ask you to process it. Because when you do it, suppose you're feeling devastated and you're affirming. If you do not have an understanding of the law, you will again fall flat on your face. Because if you understand that this is a transient emotion that I am feeling, that I am not comfortable with, and if I am affirming, I'll still get my stuff, which I have. Personally, I know I've done it. I was feeling like crap since I understand this somewhat, that this emotion is fleeting. It'll pass. But over here, I should be still on track. Unless you have that understanding, don't try it. Watch it. What is this fear trying to tell me? What is this anxious energy trying to tell me? What is this fear all about? What is this fear? What am I scared of losing? Look at it. I repeat, look at it. Watch it. If there is an emotion coming up, cry. Cry till you're blue in the face. Cry. 19. Okay. And then you'll see that you can cry no more. Your energy will be neutralized. You'll feel neutral after a while. Not really ecstatic, but neutral. You'll get tired of crying after a while. And if you don't feel like crying, that's great. Watch it. It is completely powerless, trust me. I say this with absolute love for each one of you. The fear that you have inside you is meaningless, powerless, unless you assign it that power or meaning that you have been doing and causing yourself this suffering. Trust me, I know this. I've been there before I understood anything. I know what you are feeling. I know what you are scared of. I get it. I mean, I probably don't know what you're scared of, but I know that what kind of energy, despicable energy, that might keep you in. Why? Why do you want to suffer so much? When you know that it is all damn you. What is the point in wasting such precious time of your lives watching these videos if you are not allowing the coaches to help? And some of you keep what is the word that I should be using here? I guess criticizing a lot of other coaches. Trust me, that doesn't help. You know why? Because they speak from their experience. I'm not saying they're wrong. You're listening to them. Why? Why? If you don't like them, don't listen to them. Why are you wasting your precious energy even on a coach who you think you can criticize? Go about your life. Live your life, manifest your desires. This constant coach bashing, I see this often. What is the point? Nobody is pushing you to listen to them, him or her. Don't listen to them. They do. I repeat, they do have the right to express themselves. Watch them, listen to them, imbibe if you resonate, otherwise don't. This is your damn life. Don't waste a second not living it as per how you intend to live it. Don't. If you don't like me, completely possible, don't watch me. Right? It's as simple as that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. This is very basic. You do not have to be jumping around happy all the time. Let's recap, okay? Yeah, let's recap. You can feel your emotions completely and still get your manifestation. You do not have to subscribe to toxic positivity ever. And this is not delusional. This is you choosing an identity. Like when we were kids, like really small, and we would play these roles of, being a teacher, a doctor, stuff like that. It's just that. Think of it like a child. Enjoy it. Enjoy being the wife. Enjoy being the lover. Enjoy being the husband. Enjoy being the entrepreneur. Enjoy being the student who always gets A grades. In your imagination, become that person. Choose that identity. Even if you do not see it in the 3D right now, remind yourself, this is who I am. And each time you feel delusional about it, when your logical mind says that no, there's nothing in the 3D, when your ego tells you that there's nothing in the 3D to match this identity, you know what to do. You tell your ego to shut up. Because you are not that ego self. You're beyond that. Go beyond your ego. Go beyond your limited thinking. Understanding, I repeat, understanding that, go beyond it, understanding that you are tapping into that state of being repeatedly so that 3D catches up, which it will. It has to. Right? And the next time any of you comes to me with this question, I'll forward this video to you. Like, I'm feeling delusional. Like, is it at all happening? Do you dominantly feel like the person who's going to get it or who already has it? Any which way, doesn't really matter. I'm sure some of you have noticed that I'm deleting comments. You know, any negative circumstance that you are mentioning, I'm deleting, because obviously I will not answer questions. I repeat, I will not answer questions which have already been answered in my videos. If you think you really need personal support, get in touch with me. And if you really think that you cannot, and you think that, just a second, and you think that no, it's like too high priced, get some other coach. Right? It's simple. You got to tap into the state of being of the person who has the desire dominantly. My next video is going to be on SATs. I want to talk about SATs. Yes, I want to talk about SATs. Do I have time? No. I'll make a different, separate video on this. Yeah, so that's it. Each time you think of what you want, tell yourself, oh, I already have it. And then go about doing, the moment the ego mind kicks in, go about doing something else. Don't even think about it. That's how you allow. That's how you let the magic unfold. That's how you allow it all to pour into your reality. Remind yourself, oh, this is who I am. And then the moment the ego mind kicks in, you're like, no, I know this is who I am. Let me do something that I like doing. And go about living your life. And before you know, you'll see evidences in the 3D of your affirmations, of your new chosen identity. However, you have to persist. Right? That's all, guys. Thank you so much. I guess it's 30 minutes. Okay. Bye. I actually miss you guys, but then I feel that like I get really, tired doing the client calls and stuff like that. And then I'm like, suddenly some days I kind of get up and I'm like, yeah, I need to film this video right now. And rant sometimes. Okay? With a lot of love. Thank you for watching and bye.